Devyani ma'am here. So, under the heading organizational structure, today we are going to start with divisional structure. Now, when we are talking about divisional structure, previously in the previous video we have done when the organization is divided on the basis of different functions, then that is called as functional structure. Over here, when the department is divided into various departments on the basis of product, then that is termed as divisional structure. When the entire organization is large in size and is producing more than one types of product students, then the entire organization is grouped on the basis of product. Say, for example, if an organization is producing textile, medicines, and cosmetic, then all the activities related to cosmetics will be grouped under cosmetic department. So, again, divisional structure means division on the basis of product, and student divisional structure is suitable for multi-product companies which are producing number of different lines of product. So, under this divisional structure, the manager is responsible for all possible activities: production, marketing, finance, purchase. Is it hope so? This point is clear. Let's move to the next. You can see over there, structure is divisional structure is given, head is there, and this organization is divided on the basis of product. Product X, product Y, product Z. Product X, again the same departments are there. You can see over there, product X, research and development department, manufacturing department, marketing department, finance, and the same departments are there under each and every division. So it means under divisional structure, all the activities are each in one single division is a totally separate unit, and the division is on the basis of product. Moving towards the advantages. So before I'm going to start with advantages, let us again just to remind you people, divisional structure means division organization is divided on the basis of product. The first point, product specialization helps in the development of varied skill in a divisional head and thus prepare him for higher position. Now, how this prepare the manager or divisional head for the higher position? Because who is handling one particular division, he is handling production of that division, he is handling marketing of that division. It means he is handling all possible aspect of that particular division. For that reason, more he is all rounder and chances of promotions are more. B point, second next point, divisional heads are accountable for profit and revenue and costs related to different departments can be easily identified and assigned to them. That is the most important thing. Divisional heads are accountable for profit. So the management people can, because every division is independent unit, easily management people can make out how much revenue is earned from that department or division and how much cost is incurred in that department. So accountable, they can be easily accountable. Next advantage, it promotes flexibility and initiative because each division function as an autonomous unit, which leads to faster decision making. Flexibility is there because they can adjust among themselves. All the activities are done within the same division, and it's an autonomous body. It's an autonomous unit. They can take their own decision. They are not going to look to the next division or the departments. Next advantage, it facilitates expansion and growth as new divisions can be added without interrupting the existing operation. Another important advantage of divisional structure, that is whenever firm want to say, for example, organization is already dealing in textile and they are already dealing in pharmaceutical then what is the thing, now if they want to add any if they want to join any other line of product, they can easily join without disturbing pharmaceutical and without disturbing textile. Coming toward the limitation part, conflict may arise among different divisions with reference to allocation of fund. Actually, students, the fund is allocated from the main organization only. So they allocate fund to all the divisions or all the departments. So many a time it so happens that a one particular division is revenue is more than the other division. Then definitely some kind of conflict is there at the time of distribution of funds. Then the next limitation, it may lead to increase in cost since there may be a duplication of activities. Of course, there is duplication of activities. All the activities are repeated in all possible divisions. Means all the divisions are taking care of research and development. All the divisions are taking care of marketing. All the divisions are production units are there. So duplication of each and every activity. Next limitation, students, it provide managers with the authority to supervise all activities related to a particular division. Now manager is overpowered. How the overpowered, what exactly this limitation is, that management is having the manager, not the management, manager or the departmental head is having a full control over that department, and he is taking care of each and every aspect of that department. So overpower of that manager. So many a time they ignore organizational interest. At last, after doing the advantages and limitations, let us see divisional structure is suitable for which type of organization. And of course, divisional structure is suitable for those business enterprises where a large variety of products are manufactured using different productive resources. So, an organization structure at all times should contribute towards the achievement of enterprise objective and should provide scope for initiative so that contribution of personnel can be maximum and effective. So the organizational structure should be such so that each and every person working in an organization contribute towards organizational objective. So we, in this video we have done divisional structure, again that is divided into organization divided on the basis of product suitable for such organization where they are producing or dealing in wide variety of products. So we have finished with divisional structure for the day. That's it. Thank you, students.